Yo, people, lateness is greatness. You already know what time it is. It's time for the Real Madrid versus Chelsea review. Now, listen, man's late, but obviously I had to listen to what Eden Hazard had to say. He was doing a little interview there. I just wanted to get his thoughts on the game. Obviously, I got the shirt up. The juju is there. Do you know what I mean? We're not going to do any reminiscing, but I'm just keeping that as a good luck charm because I feel like double agent settings, you know what it is. Maybe in the second leg, he can help us out. But listen, people, that game, right, is so frustrating because we played brilliantly. Defensively on point, build-up play on point, dominated world-class midfielders in Kroos, Modric and Casemiro. We controlled that game. We looked like the team that were in it to win it. Even in the second half, we came out and we went again. You know, the amount of chances we created. Let me not even get onto my man right this early, but people, we should have won that game. That is where the frustration comes. And the fact that I'm frustrated that we didn't win at Real Madrid's car park in the first leg of the semi-final is nuts. Because if you look at this result and you think to yourself, well, I would have taken a 1-1. I would have taken a 1-1 before the game. You got an away goal. You didn't lose. Go back to London and finish up the job. But the way that we played, it is incredibly frustrating to leave that place without a win. First half, we could have been 2-3 goals up. Clear and gone. But for some reason, my man didn't have his shooting boots on today. Let's just keep it $1. Let's keep it 1 honey. Let's not tiptoe around the issue. Because I just tweeted on Twitter. People are trying to cuddle, cradle, caress my man. Do what you wish. But it's not going to happen around here on these streets. Let's just keep it 100 buckaroonies. He should have scored his chance. And he wasn't good enough. I'm talking about Timo Werner. We spoke about it against West Ham. I gave him his flowers against West Ham. I gave him his praise. I was very happy with his performance, the goal, the build-up play. But he still missed chances. He should have scored the goal. That Mason Mount had the shot and it was deflected. Well, it was saved by the goalkeeper. It came back out to him. He didn't score. If you don't take your chances at the highest level, it will cost us. It's all good doing it in the Premier League. How many times have you missed chances in the Premier League? We've still gone on to win. And everyone says, well, great. You had a good game. You didn't quite finish, which is, by the way, the job of a striker. You didn't quite finish, but we won the game, so it's all good. Not at this level. You have to take your chances, Dougie. So many, you're only going to get so many chances at this level. This is the semi-finals of the Champions League. I'm seeing brothers out here tweeting, saying, oh, you forgot what happened last game. Why are you, man, so reactionary? We're in the semi-finals, big man. What do you mean? This is it. This is life and death. And you, man, are trying to out here come up with excuses. There's no excuses. You are a striker. You have to score goals. I love the contribution. I love the running. The threatening behind it worked to a T. You know, in the preview, well, I didn't do a preview, but I spoke on Miz's channel. I was thinking to myself, Ziyech, maybe Werner together. I think Pulisic was great today. You know, over the weekend, it worked to a treat as well. That pacing behind those runs that he makes, it stretches defenders, it causes problems. But you have to score, boss man. All of this running thing, it's lovely. It's lovely to make the runs in behind. It's lovely to stretch the defenses. It's lovely to cause mayhem. I respect it. You're winning penalties, you're getting assists. I respect it. But your finishing has got to be better. You're wearing number 11, bro. Do you know who wears number 11? Didier Drogba. On the big stage, he delivers, bro. You're wearing number 11 under the lights at the car park, bro. The snake is in goal. You got to score these chances. It was a tap-in. And I keep saying, you man are disrespecting Tammy tap-ins and whatnot. He puts that away, bro. People finish that. You got to put your foot through it and you got to put that. There's no excuse. I'm sorry. So that's the first thing. Accountability is important around here. All right? I know a lot of men don't want to make excuses. I tell you, won't make an excuse. Timo Werner. His attitude is spot on. I keep saying it. He won't make an excuse for that. He'll be in the dressing room, watching the replay, and he'll think to himself, shit, that wasn't very good. Even against West Ham, you saw after when he spoke, he said, damn, I should have had more goals, but maybe 2 goals is a bit much for me. He made a couple jokes. It's not a joking matter anymore, boss. You need to start scoring, all right? Because I'm starting to lose my shit. I'm trying to be patient. Like I said, second season syndrome and all that. But listen, not tonight, you're not. I said it on Twitter. Tonight is not the night to piss me off, fam. It's a big game. We're playing Real Madrid. You got Benzema taking things on the chest, half volley and whatnot. into the back of the net, screamers versus Mendy. What a finish. That is the level of striker I need at my club. None of this extra shit about you're going to be missing chances in front of the goal. Big up Thomas Tuchel, though, and big up the team. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, it's just a bit of criticism. You know, it's nothing personal, but bro, I don't mind you doing this in the Prem. Do you know what I mean? Like, we usually can get it done. But today, fam, it's not on. But, Dami, I see you, bro. Stop the waving, bro. I see you, bro. Just let me have my moment. Shit. God damn, this guy. I see you, bro. Relax. Just let me have my time. I'll add you in a minute. I ain't finished. Big up Thomas Tuchel, though. Thomas Tuchel and the boys. Listen, it's a great performance. Like I said, defensively, build-up play, everything was on point. The midfield, Kante was all over the place. Did kill a couple counters, but I said it last stream. I'm not even getting involved anymore. I know what you do. I know what you can't do. The running thing, again, you get yourself into positions where you can make those final decisions. But let's be real, he was good today. He's exactly what we needed today. I think Cover could be fit for that second leg. He might be needed. I think Pulisic, look at Pulisic for that goal. Look at him. The composure. He looks after the football. He knows it's valuable. He looks after it. He every time he takes a touch, it's like as if he's never going to see it again. He knows the importance of it. He looks after it. He knows that this may be his last. You know them ones. Every single time he gets the ball, he acts like as if this is his final moment on the ball. He makes sure he looks after it. It's a child. Look after your son, boss. Don't give it away. The way that he dribbled round Courtois for that goal and then just put it in between the two defenders, that was beautiful. That's what I need. I need more composure up there. You know, he could have lashed at it. He could have smashed it up on Courtois' chest. He could have done all sorts. But playoff Pulisic in the big moments at the end of the season, when it's the time to decide, he gets involved. Now, at the start of the season, man wasn't involved too much. Cool. He said, only call me when you need me. That's what Pulisic's about. I've clocked it now. So I'm going to stop asking for shit from September or August up until December, January. This brother is on a call me if you need me basis. He's like the police. You don't call them for no Mickey Mouse thing. Only the big shit this brother wants to get involved in. The big games. Playoff Pulisic. So stop disrespecting, all right? That's the first thing. Beautiful finish. Fantastic. I thought Mason Mount was good today. Got involved. Half spaces and whatnot. You know? Connecting dots. It was good. I wasn't really sure about Aspie at right wing back, but hey, who am I to question Thomas the Tank Engine Tuchel? You know what I'm saying? Brother's got a flawless record. Really good result. I can't lie to you, but the performance deserved more. Let me just quickly check the chat. Man, I'm saying big up Tuchel. I'm taking this personally. I'm not going to lie. This result. I am taking this personally. I wanted a win. You know what I'm like, people. W settings only. Timo needs 100 chances to score a single goal. Listen, the thing is with Timo is that he does need a lot of chances to score a lot of goals. Like he needs a high volume of chances to get a few goals. This is his thing. His conversion rate isn't the best. And the way that he plays, he can get more goals. I'm going to go up into the 10-minute mark. He can get more goals. Do you know what I mean? Dami, stop cursing, fam. This is a family-friendly show. He can get more goals. Timo Werner plays in a way where you can get more goals out of him because he likes to run in behind. And if you run in behind, you're going to get a lot of opportunities one-on-one. You're going to get yourself into a lot of dangerous positions. If our players spot his runs, you're going to get loads of chances. That's what he got at Leipzig. He got loads of chances. But the actual finishing technique it needs to be better. The actual conversion rate, it needs to go up. If you're going to lead the line for my team in the Champions League semi-final, I'm not businessing with none of this missing shit in front of the goal like that. I'm sorry. I don't care how Courtois, how big he wants to make himself. I know he's a big guy. He's a lanky giraffe and whatnot. But I'm sorry. Hard and low. You know what I'm saying? Keep it respectful. But just put it in the back of the net. Because I can't see in the second leg, I'm not going to be so forgiving. Do you know what I mean? I'm behaving myself right now. Because it's the first leg. We're still in the tie. You haven't actually cost me a place in Istanbul. But you see, if you do, I'm not going to be so respectful on my second stream. I'm trying to keep a lid on it. Because 1-1's respectable. It's not like as if this is the be-all and end-all. But if it's talking about a good save, I don't care about no good save. Bro should have scored. If we do not go to the final, words will be had. Words will be had. I'm adding in Dami because this brother's out here doing like Sir Alex Ferguson, Fergie time, like as if this is not my thing. But I'm adding you in anyway. Talk. You better be constructive.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not even here on the joke thing today. Like my match review, that's the first match review I remember putting that where I had to do some statistical break. I don't understand genuinely, and you might not like the energy I come with today, but I don't understand where all the excessive, I'm not even aiming this at you, where all the excessively positive tweets are coming from, in the sense that, for me personally, Chelsea today, nobody would have expected us to come out and play this well. Absolutely nobody. You understand? Obviously, you trust Tuchel, you trust the process, you trust what he wants to do. We were absolutely flawless. I won't say we were flawless, we were really good. Kante was quite good defensively as well. You had Mason Mount doing good things on the pitch. You had Chilwell operating nicely. Thiago Silva didn't put a foot wrong today. We had a lot of good moments. We had Real Madrid's midfield on strings at times. You had Toni Kroos and them man on strings. But Matisse, if you were about to win £100,000 and only took home £10,000, would you still be excited to the moon, bruv? Answer me that question.
What do you mean?
If you are if you know how who wants to be a millionaire, when you're getting to the next set of stages, and you're that, you know when you're about to get the point, you're about to get to the next thing, the next landmark. When you sit on that landmark, then you're clearing it. Well, if you answer the question wrongly, you drop back down to what it was at the beginning. Would you be gassed?
Like I said, do you know what? Yeah, I'm not gassed. I get where you're coming from. Because everybody, like I said, this is a good result on paper.
Oh, yes, it is. Don't get it twisted.
This is a very good result.
Wait, hold on.
Let me understanding your analogy.
let me explain myself in comments. Let me explain myself in comments because the comment section seems to understand. See, am I happy that we won today? 100%. Am I happy that we have the fact? What is it?
We didn't win.
Relax. Am I happy that we got the point? Am I happy that we got the away goal? Sorry, not win. I'm happy we got that today. Of course, I'm excited. You understand? It was against Real Madrid, fam. Real Blood Club Madrid. Them brothers, yeah, we're not expecting to come out here and do what we did against them. We forced their manager to change up tactics, but people when are we going to sit down and talk about the strike situation, bro? People are talking about they had one shot on target and all of that. But my perspective, the way I'm looking at this...
if these are brilliant, the fact that we limited them to opportunity is fantastic. That's
but we could have gone into the next leg. We could have gone into the next leg. We could have gone to the next leg with 3 goals, bro. If Benzema played for us today, we'd be celebrating, fam. You would be drunk. I would be drunk. I would be high and drunk.
That's the point here.
What are you talking about, bro?
This tie could be done. That's the point.
Yes.
I know people are looking at this good. Like I said, it's a good result. It was a dominant display. And I'm confident going into the second leg. But in the second leg, Hazard will be more fit. Ramos will be back. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the second leg is not going to be the same as the first leg. It never is. So to play like that and not have the tie really in your control is a bit disappointing. It really is. Because
it's massively disappointing.
Do you know what I mean? It's not. I'm not disappointed in the players because we played well. We created chances.
Like I said, for me, people.
I don't know. I feel a little bit.
It's underwhelming. Does that make sense? It's underwhelming. That's what it is, because the thing with me right now is the thing is, like, I'm obviously happy that we got that one goal in it. Away goals in the UCL. Chelsea fans, we know how important that is. We know exactly how important that is. And I don't want to add anybody's names, but my point is, we could have been having a really different conversation right now. Pulisic was on some heavy smoke in that first half, especially in the first 25 minutes. Look how Matisse, we could have scored 3 goals where Madrid. These men were not even awake in those first 25 minutes. Bro. They were not even.
Bro, they tried to mirror our formation. Yeah,
bro,
absolutely flawed them. That's the thing.
Damn.
And what
we had them on strings, Matisse. Bro, and the thing is, as good as we were today, in fact, we nullified them. Do you think Madrid are going to come around to Stamford Bridge and then like just bend over? Exactly. They're not going to do that, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
We could have killed this tie today. We could have killed it off
advantage,
today.
Man. You have to, because
so this is what I keep saying. This is why
How
I'm
many
saying to
times have we
people,
had a good first leg, but then, fam, all it takes is one bro, don't make me remind this fan base. It only takes one Iniesta moment at the end of the game, top corner, and suddenly things are going left.
things are
You have
different.
to take advantage of dominating displays like this. And my point is, Ramos could be fit. Don't know. That brother is not human sometimes. He might just somehow take a couple pills, do you know what I'm saying, and make himself fit. Hazard will be fitter. Mendy, their left back, is a big player for them.
Yes.
You know, he starts over Marcelo. He'll be massive to come back. So I need people to get in their heads that just because we dominated this game, it doesn't mean that the second leg we're going to go clear. It's a different game. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different kettle of fish. And that is why it's so disappointing that we didn't win. We didn't take advantage of what was such a great performance. It was a great performance today. Brilliant performance.
It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. So the narrative that I'm trying to paint is not the fact that it wasn't excellent. Are you really drinking apple juice? Is that really apple juice, or is that okay? We understand what's going on. No worries. You have to cleanse your head of that Timo Werner performance. But anyways, like I was saying, once again, one thing I keep on saying, and people are talking about that Madrid pack. It was nice, fam. Hella sweet. I can't like to fresh all the way from the streets of Colombia, bro. You know them ones, in it. But the narrative that I'm trying to paint is this. Chelsea fans, we should be happy that we've won, that we drew this game and we got the goal away at
We should be happy with the performance. I don't know.
We should be happy with the performance, innit? We should be happy with the performance, innit? Performance was outstanding, but Real Madrid in the next game, and I'm not doubting my Chelsea team. I'm not doubting Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel is one that brought us here, and I fully believe he can take us all the way. You understand? But this attack, Matisse, Benzema needed one chance in that first half.
Did you see that
finish? He needed one chance, Matisse. That's all he needed, fam. 1-2. The thing is, Chelsea fans on the tier were talking about defending and whatnot. Bun it, fam. That was what you call it. That was a world-class finish, bro. That was literally all it was. You don't need to talk about Chelsea defending badly or the fact that I wasn't being marked or any of that stupid crap. You can go and break down and pseudo-analyze every single second. But if you're keeping your 100, he needed one chance and he took it straight up, fam. One chance, one goal, straight up. But he had certain man them out there shooting the ball like Courtois, fam. They had certain man them not even finishing up their chances, bro. This is what I'm talking about. We could have been on a much greater high this evening. Far greater high. We could have been in such... Can you imagine if we went to Stamford Bridge with a 3-goal advantage over Real Madrid, fam? We would be in the final. Straight up, fam.
Even leading 2-1.
Even 2-1, bro.
Because then they have to get 2 goals at our place. You saw the Porto game. You know what I mean? You get that 1 goal, cool, it don't mean nothing. You need 2. That's the thing. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's just one of them ones where the way that we applied, they had 1 shot on target, they got 1 goal. We had 5 shots on target today. That's the difference. The way that we applied ourselves, the way that we performed, do you know what I mean? Just the way that, the build-up, the way that these guys, the confidence in the way that they played the game. Do you know what I mean? Like the build-up play, the triangles, just calm and composed. Rudiger, Silva, Christensen at the back.
I said,
Aspie done a good job. Aspie, I was very worried about Aspie right wing back. I said to myself, are we going to have a threat? But he did his job. Do you know what I mean? Vinicius wanted to pull out to that left-hand side a lot. So I know it looked like a 2 up front with Benzema and Vinicius, but Vinicius was that kind of guy that roamed and hovered around the focal point. Vinicius always wanted to pull into that left channel, and Azpilicueta did a great job of holding him there. Marcelo, we know how skillful he can be. He hasn't quite got the pace. Mendy will be a bigger threat, I believe, if he's back. I rate Mendy, that left back, very highly. He can go both ways, right foot, left foot. We've seen a couple goals from him. He was a big miss tonight for them down that left-hand side. I think if Mendy had played, because you know Marcelo's not the quickest, I think if Mendy had played, Azpilicueta might have had some difficulty. Other side, Chilwell, crossing could have been a bit better, but good. Do you know what I mean? I can't really fault this team too much today. I think everybody really did play their role. It's just, once again, getting to that final 10 meters, Timo Werner,
everybody did their role.
Everybody did their job apart from Timo Werner today. And it's as simple as that. It's not scapegoating. It's not hate. I've given a very balanced take on this channel about Timo Werner. I've credited for him what he's good at, and I've criticized him for what he's not good at. But what I'm not going to do is cuddle and cradle and caress and hug and kiss. If the brother didn't do a good job, it's the end of the matter. And as far as I'm concerned, you play up front, You are a striker. What do strikers do? They score goals. What do goalkeepers do? They make saves. These two positions are the most pivotal, unforgiving positions in world football.
Matisse, you don't even need to do it that way. They are their roles are the most easy to explain. On God. They're the most easy roles to explain. What does a goalkeeper do? All he does is keep out the ball. What does a striker do? He puts the ball in the back of the net. If you're explaining this to a 2-year-old child, fam, you're not going to tell a 2-year-old child that Timo Werner had 20 assists, fam. You don't care, because that's not what a striker does in his book, fam. You understand where I'm coming from? The most basic rules to explain. But listen, honestly, I put out my tweet and I just said that if Chelsea had a more, I don't know if you saw my tweet. I basically said if Chelsea had a more competent attack, we're having 3 goals in this game. Honestly speaking, I'm not going to go too much more into this striker thing. Matisse, obviously, you determine where this goes and everything. But for me personally, if I talk about Timo Werner this evening, people might feel like we've got agendas in it. You understand? But all I've got to say, what is it?
I saw your private account. You were like, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. Listen, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read out these 2 super chats and I'm going to add in the Queen. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know she's got something to say. Matthias says, "No, give me flowers again. Give me my flowers. I told y'all that we would be owning that midfield. You did. I know my football. We should have been up more. 3 subs were class. I'm not gonna lie. The 2 cool subs that were made were brilliant. They injected that extra bit of energy. Ziyech come on, was looking alive. Kai Havertz as well. And you know, I was happy with the subs when they were made. They were good to combat the changes that Madrid made when they brought on Hazard and etc. And then Samio says, Karim Benzema is the level of 9 that we need if we want to be Bayern. And them man or them Marino. Werner isn't like them. Dami spot on with Kareem level 9. Chelsea 3-1 Tammy sub Kai. Listen, when it comes to Tammy, listen, sometimes he does it, sometimes he doesn't. His big game record is not great. He can be lost in the moment, can be caught falling over himself a bit. I was happy with Kai coming on because Kai is one of them guys who's just elegant. And even if he doesn't score, I know build-up play-wise, he's going to keep possession. He's going to keep the ball ticking, create opportunities, and then maybe someone else could score. Tammy, if Tammy doesn't score, you know, Tammy's either going to get the goal or he's going to be very clumsy and give the ball away a bit and look a bit all over the place, deer in headlights. And the lack of game time that he's got, I think we would have been shafting him to ask him to come on and play a role. If you're going to bring on Tammy and expect impact, then you've got to have more game time under your belt than he's had. What's he got? 10 minutes under his belt in the last, 2 months? Nah, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't personally do it. Let me just check the chat. Okay, one second before I add the Queen, because the Queen's got a speech. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Pep is giving the City boys, where they do the right things at the right moment, we need it. I want to believe that it will come with time. Yeah, 100%, bro. Like I said, I'm just hoping with a pre-season that these brothers buck up their ideas, because when it comes to the final third, they're all over the place. They're like headless chickens. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tottenham and the chicken and the ball and everything with the logo and whatnot.
Carabao Cup finalists, innit?
It's wild, bro. It's wild. Just give me Kane and Son, bro. That's all I need. Anita, the Queen's speech.
You're so shady. You shady. You guys are so shady. Listen, hello.
Hi.
I'm so happy about today, man. Okay, you guys have really got in on Timo, so I don't need to do that. But other than Timo, was it not a breath of fresh air today? Were you seeing my run today? It was a breath of fresh air.
Who is the breath of fresh air?
The team.
Wait, the team. Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said, didn't it? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like I thought today was a breath of fresh air. Like the football we were playing today, especially in the first half, was beautiful. Like I'm not
25 minutes. Oh my god,
beautiful! It was actually beautiful, and I'm not going to talk about the miss because you guys have already spoken about the miss. But I'm just saying, like Rio Ferdinand made a good point at the end of the show, and he said Tammy Abraham needs to be given the same time that Timo is being given, because the misses that Timo has been making. No, you can shake your head, but the misses that Timo has been making, Tammy, in my opinion, probably wouldn't have made half of those.
You think so?
Just saying. I put especially today's one. You lay that back out for Tammy. Tammy is going to score in. I can't even defend Timo anymore. That's how bad it is. You know how we always used to say, "Oh, his attitude is great. He does this. He creates chances. He makes the runs. His head's always up." at this moment in time, I'm tired. I am very tired. Even Giroud, you could have brought on Giroud, but it's okay because Kai Havertz false 9.5. He came on and he looked sharp as ever. So I'm not even too mad at our options, but I don't know how much longer we're gonna give Timo Werner. I said it earlier. I said I wouldn't feel two type of ways if he leaves because we're gonna get another striker in. I wouldn't feel two type of ways.
I was shaking my head not because I don't agree with what you're saying. We just know it's not going to happen. You know, I'm coming from the people are talking about giving time and they say it's not going to happen. So I'm not going to lead myself down that rabbit hole and believe that we're going to see that because the board, obviously, we've seen them force Kepa down to Kustro. I think they're going to try and force Werner down his throat as well. You understand? That's just how it runs at Chelsea. So like, I can't really expect to see him. When it comes to the whole situation with Timo Werner, obviously we want to give him one season to adjust and everything, but this is crunch time. This is a period where you cannot afford to mess stuff up. And like I keep saying, honestly speaking, let me fight. You know what? Let me not say too much. Because if we don't get to that final, I know whose name I'm calling first.
But do you know what's so mad, right? It's not even an over-exaggeration at this point. Because I know like a lot of Chelsea fans, they're kind of on the fence and they kind of think that, you know, some people over-exaggerating. But today's match, the only reason why we didn't win and the only reason why Real Madrid scored was because they were clinical. We were not clinical. That is a cause for concern. Your striker is not clinical enough. That's the only reason why we did not win today. Because of being clinical. Real Madrid, they're number 9. That one shot, got it, goal scored. They had one shot on target. Benzema took it, scored. Cool. How many shots on target did we? I think we had 9 shots on target.
Yeah, we have 5 shots on target.
5 shots on target.
And 11 shots, I believe.
That's not a good enough ratio for me, especially if we have Timo Werner up top. The Timo Werner
thing is, they're not long shots; they were big chances. That's shots on target can be misconstrued because sometimes it's long shots or it's half chance. These were big chances. But Anita, talk to me about Christian Pulisic because his finish wasn't in doubt. This brother was winning fouls. Do you know what I'm saying? Driving at defenses, moving like a crazy playoff. Do you know what I mean? Man's moving like as if he's in the playoffs. Do you know what I mean? In the championship. Do you know what I mean? Like life and death. This brother, he turns up when it matters. Big game player. Do you know what I mean? Big kahunas.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I shamelessly, I'm not gonna lie yet. For the start of the match, I was in my towel, innit? Because I just came out the shower. I was in my towel, right? And then I was watching it, but I was lagging on my PlayStation, innit? But I was watching it. My dads were screaming downstairs. I had to run downstairs in my towel, fam. And I saw the beauty that Christian Pulisic. Oh my God. But I ain't trying to take it away from Pulisic, but Real Madrid's defense got split, fam. Like they were disgusting. Like the
Rudiger. Rudiger.
Awful.
Brilliant.
Oh, sorry. Who?
Rudiger.
Who?
Great
Rudiger?
Ball.
Oh. A lot of respect on his name lately.
He's been brilliant since Tuchel coming. I've always said that.
He has.
I've got beef. I still got my personal beef, but that's behind the scenes, isn't it? Like I said,
that's
maybe
That's my dog. Been supporting him since 2018, baby. That is my dog. But
let's not cap. He hasn't been good since then.
I've been supporting him since then.
Oh, okay.
2019, Tony was a bit but I was still supporting him, innit? But today, I'm not gonna lie. One thing Tuchel does, he puts out a lineup, and then I look at the lineup. I'm like, what are you thinking, bro? Putting Aspi at right wing back today. Oh my God.
But he done the job.
He done a job. And the thing, when he came off, he looked absolutely shattered. He can't play that wing back role, man. It was too much for him. Up and down the pitch, like it was too much for him. But honestly, I'm really proud of the boys today. I think everyone had a great match. And if I'm not overselling it, I think Mason Mount, this is probably one of his best performances that I've seen from him. I think he had probably touching a world-class performance today. He put Modric to bed. I'm very mature performance, put Modric to bed. That he silenced the midfield as well. But my man of the match, the disrespected N'Golo Kante, baby. My God. Talk to me, you man, talk to me about Jorginho, because apparently, not you guys that said this, but when Jorginho's on the pitch, Kante doesn't matter. Apparently.
Who said that?
A lot of people have said that to me. Luckily, I won't say their names because they're hanging their heads in shame. Kante today came out and showed everyone what world class means. He showed everyone and every single Real Madrid player. He showed them this is what world class is.
Brilliant ball carrying. Brilliant ball carrying.
Ball carrying, interceptions, everything, tracking back. There was one time he lost the ball, right? And then I think Real Madrid, they got on a counter and they were moving fast. Kante was already back there to go and intercept the ball again. That guy is a machine.
There's two of him, fam. There's two of him.
There is two of him.
He's needed in a game like this.
Fabregas said it. Fabregas tweeted this as well. Do you know I'm coming from? Like, when you've gone good. Thing is, what even helped him as well is the fact that once he got past that midfield of Real Madrid, they couldn't catch him. They couldn't catch him, bro. You know I'm coming from.
To get some bookings, add in some bookings and get some yellow cards. Listen, if this brother's running at you and he gets past you, you're not catching him. He's too quick with it. Do you know what I'm saying? If he had the final decision, if he had the decision making at the end of it, bloody hell, fam. It would be a different beast. It would be mad. But listen, great performance from really nearly everybody. Do you know what I mean? I think nearly everybody did a job today. Someone said here, Chilwell is so confusing. Another chat. I told you about Werner, minus 200 IQ, minus 1,000 football. You're putting out some big numbers. German Dan James, passion and pace merchant, less of that. He always tries and has good attitude. Dreadful footballer, worst I've ever seen. I don't agree with all of that. I think there's a lot going on there, bro. But
that's a bit too far.
I understand you're angry, innit? So man's not gonna really poke the bear, but there's a lot going on there, innit? There's a lot going on. People are not happy with Werner, you know.
Of course
Werner
not.
Winning headers against Varane. No way Varane plays in EPL. Hard pass for me. Mendy might be back. He's a different animal to Marcelo. Facts. But Mendy is gonna change up this team. And yeah, Werner was winning his headers against Timo versus Varane. Varane was looking a little bit, you know what I mean?
I was on this basis with some man them this evening, and I told them that when you're looking at Varane, you're not looking at a centre back that's going to command the back line like you've got like your Thiago Silvas or your John Terry's or your Rio Ferdinand's in it. Man is losing headers to Turbo Timo, you know. No,
do you know what, guys? I could cry, because I got clipped up,
Welcome to the club.
No. I got clipped up by my own people. Anyway, I got clipped up, right? Sip the apple juice. I got clipped up. I said that, if we're gonna get a defender, because you know me,
nothing to do with me. It's the production company. Do you know what I'm saying? The people behind the scenes of this channel, they just. Do you know what I'm saying? They clip what they...
you the apple juice. I feel you. Oh, they passed it to you again. I see you. But listen, I got clipped up saying I don't want another centre back and I don't want Varane because I don't think Varane is the leader. I don't think he can come into our back line and command it. Would he come in and be better than most of them? Yeah. He will be better than most of them. Yeah, technically he's a gifted.
But is he worth 70 million?
He's not worth it. He's not worth it.
Is he a priority?
No, and he's not a priority. Our priority is up front. And then
I didn't even clip it because I disagreed. I think you made some good points because if you look at the way this team is defending, do we need a centre back over a striker? No. You can't tell me that this team needs a centre back over a striker. We couldn't.
I ain't talking about you, honey.
I would make an argument for that, because I feel like for me personally, once Thiago Silva gets injured or gets out of the team, obviously our centre back pairings and all of them.
Good.
Yeah, he's been good, but next season I'm thinking of that consistency. We've spoken about this before. Do you know I'm coming from? We just I'm not too sure.
I hear you, but in terms of priority,
priority-wise,
this attack, right? We cannot go into the next season without a real number 9. It's not possible. It's not possible, bro.
Imagine playing 7 EMs for Varane, and then that limits how much we can pay for a striker. Meaning we're gonna get a striker. I'm not happy.
You're gonna get Varane and not get a world-class striker. It doesn't make any sense.
Let's keep it real. If we sign Danny Ings, he do a better job right now. Let's not even lie to ourselves. Because you know,
Danny
you man know it.
Today. He's a poacher. He scored. It's not even a joke.
I'm not even trying to be rude. If we sign that, and his face is too precious. You know I'm spitting. That's the funny thing. If we had Danny Ings right now, we wouldn't see, honestly speaking, someone that can put the ball in the back of the net, blood. Just someone that can put in the back of the net. Danny Ings is going to score today's chance, fam. Do you know where I'm coming from? But let's keep it real. Honestly, like, we need to spend money on that world-class striker in it. Like, if I'm being on a serious thing. So if I have to choose between those two, then we're going for the world-class striker. But anybody's scoring right now, in it. You understand?
Are you guys surprised with how easy it was for us to dominate that midfield? Because I feel like we haven't. I know we've spoken about it, but we need to just heap on, because this is Modric, Casemiro, and Toni Kroos. You're talking about some of the world's best midfielders, that we've seen in the last decade. 3 times Champions League winners in a row and 4 in the last 5, and we dominated. Do
you know what it is?
With a Mason Mount who's still developing, with a Jorginho, which a lot of people are very 50-50 on, and an N'Golo Kante who was just on fire. He was on smoke. But we said before the game, our midfield don't match up to them technically. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't think we're going to change that opinion after one game. But the way that we dealt with them, like we weren't just chasing shadows. We dominated. It was dirt.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? You're spitting, and obviously if I wanted to ride out that propaganda train, especially if we had won, I would have kept on going and come up with some funky things that would have probably gotten me cancelled. But if I'm speaking very honestly, there are quite a few reasons behind that. Honestly, I don't want to be that guy, but
go for it, be that guy.
Number one, for starters, like that change up in formation for them was quite key. And do you know when I noticed that I was going to be a mess up for them? When Toni Kroos kept on dropping back, for example, look at Chelsea, for example. Jorginho doesn't just drop back into that back line, to form a back three. That's what Real Madrid do. That's what Toni Kroos does. And it allows them to create those passing lanes in between the lines and allows them to progress the ball. Toni Kroos was dropping in. There was no need for him to do that. It was clear as daylight that they hadn't even practiced with this formation way back when. You saw that they were forming like a back four at times with Kroos right there in the middle of the park. It was never going to work. And then you had like the whole formation switch up as well. Plus, then you had the legs thing as well. You know, I'm coming from. So for me,
if you watch,
I feel like, and also remember, Toni Kroos didn't even play in their last game. He's just getting back. They've just tried to keep him in shape, and they tried to get him ready ahead of time for this game. So I'm not taking anything away from this performance because Mount showed levels, Jorginho showed levels, and Kante showed levels. But I honestly feel if we went up against Real Madrid with their own sort of game plan and their whole thing, and like a fitter midfield, it would have been a more aggressive. It would have been a more aggressive competition. Let me just put it like that.
I just saw Kante's heat map and it's mad. It's crazy. It's wild.
Can you share it? I want to see.
Listen, I'll get it up.
Look at Yannick in the comment sections. He said Mount is better than Modric. From
today, I even forgot Modric was there.
Yeah, Gavin says solid favourites. Will we give them lucky chance? Listen, I can't tell you that we are clear favourites going into the second leg because we haven't got the job done. And it was never going to be job done because even if you win 2-1 or 3-1, the job is never done. But we would have been in control of the tie. Remember when we went back to Stamford Bridge against Porto? We were 2-0 up and we said, you have to come at us. And it was our game. Do you know what I mean? We could control the tempo. We could win our fouls, get in a little bit of a wrestling match with them. Or, they wanted to wrestle. Do you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, for me, is that at 1-1, this game is on the knife's edge. It really is. Yeah. And there are players to return. Ramos, Mendy, Hazard, fitter and stronger and potentially starting. You have to understand that the dynamics of the second leg are not going to be the same. I take your point, Dami, about Kroos dropping in. The commentators were saying as well, he's dropping into that back three quite a lot, really coming deep to collect the ball. Jorginho doesn't really do that. Jorginho hovers in that DM situation. And if you watch Kante will advance on that right channel and create triangles with Aspilicueta and Christensen. He did that all night. What Christensen did, got the ball, gave it to Aspi. They would do a little 1-2, and then when Kante's there, fizz it into him and a quick 1-2 and around the corner. You don't want Kante taking loads of touches. You just make Kante that third man runner. And that's why Kante had so many runs down the byline and making those runs into midfield and then skip past the man and then had loads of space. Kante is not like your normal Spanish Pep Guardiola triangles. He's your third man runner, but he's just a deeper third man runner. You had third man runners in attack. He's your third man runner from midfield. You create your triangles, you create your possession, and then he makes that run, and you look for him and you escape. It's brilliant to watch, honestly.
I honestly don't know how people can watch Kante's performance and speak about Kovacic today. I honestly don't know. And people are even there's someone in
because the final third, when he does get into those, not even that Kovacic is even a final third piece. He's not. He's just better. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just better in the final third, but with his passing or decision making. But he's not even elite enough.
His cheeks.
What, Dami?
I don't think Dami wants to repeat that.
Man's just gonna ignore you.
If
you haven't got a test to say,
but on the midfield thing, wow. On the midfield thing,
Dami's a pussy. Carry on.
Pussy, yo. I'm
gonna mute you because either you're gonna say it with your chest or you're not saying anything.
Kovacic, please, what are we talking about? See, honestly, I understand people are talking about cover, but please, less of that, fam. Less of that. Let's not do that. Kovacic is not just going to. I don't want to fight anybody.
Just go, Anita.
Anyway, back to the midfield thing. I don't know. Today, I thought that the midfield battle would be where it's won or lost today, and it was kind of crazy because on paper, we all knew the midfield that was going to start for Real Madrid, and we all knew the midfield that was going to start for Chelsea. And I had Real Madrid picking in the pockets in behind that midfield easily, especially with the quality they got. They've got Kroos, they've got Casemiro, they've got flipping, what's his name? The silent one, Modric. They got Modric as well. And you think with that quality, they could have done something to our midfield, but a young Mason Mount kept them quiet. And it's kind of baffling to me how that happened. And I look at them and I look at their age and I look at their quality, and you gotta admit that I feel like their age today played a huge part. They were tired, they didn't have the legs in the midfield, and that's essentially what helped us win the midfield battle today. Even though we didn't get the 3 points because of one Timo Werner, but even though we didn't get the win, I think the midfield battle was won easily today by us, and hopefully we can take that going into the second leg. But I ain't holding my breath, man. You lot are talking about confidence. I'm not confident because the thing is, they do have to come out and they do have to score against us. Yes, Porto did it though. We held back.
It was late, but they did it.
And if Real Madrid do it in that same manner, we're out.
Yeah. Anita, spitting. You see what you just said? What you just said is an embodiment of my tweet. Because that's the part people refuse to think about. Oh, right, we're going to go, but we have the advantage. Madrid need to score one goal, and that's the end. One goal. All they need is one goal.
I never see a 1-1 with an away goal as an advantage. It's never an advantage for me.
Especially against teams like Real Madrid. Look how I'm talking. I don't know if you were here when I said it, but Benzema needed one chance in that half. One. I was one chance. And that is the difference.
That is the difference. This matter, that is the difference.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to blast through some super chats real quick. Werner is a number 9, which is why we need Lukaku. Listen, you know my thoughts, people. We need a striker.
Werner's not a number 9. He's just a player.
Matisse is echoing. I don't know why.
I'm gonna mute that.
It's not me in it. It's not because of me. It's your end, fam.
How much did they spend sitting back second? I don't quite get that, but the fact that we made Real Madrid change their formation to suit us goes to show just how much Tuchel has struck fear into Europe this season. That's
what's mad. I said earlier that I think Tuchel's a better tactician than Zidane, right? And I understand why people will say that I'm mad and people will say I'm crazy. I understand it because Zidane, he's got the 3-peat, cool. But Zidane also has world-class players. When you've got every single player on the pitch as a world-class player, you are going to get a 3-peat regardless. You're going to do it, and you're a world-class player when you are a player as well. So of course you're going to get a 3-peat. But when it comes to being tactically aware, Tuchel takes it for me. He still takes it for me, and today showed it. Zidane wanted to play us at our own game, and it didn't work. It was unfortunate. And
Anita, I'm having back crashes, bro.
Are you
I'm
alright?
having back flashes. PSG knocking us out at home. David Luiz with the header. I'm thinking about Barcelona at home. I'm thinking about
Anita, mute Matisse.
I'm thinking about Inter Milan at home under Mourinho.
God.
I'm thinking about Atletico Madrid, Diego Costa penalty. You man, fam. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting worried, you know. Getting mad worried. Because you know what it is, yeah? You know when you play this well, there's always consequences to your actions. You're trying to tell me Timo Werner's going to get away with that, and we're still going to get to the final.
But to be fair, we got away with worse. Like, come on.
Yo, I'm actually getting stressed, fam. Because you know what it is? We are renowned for getting knocked out at the bridge, you know. I'm telling you. Heartbreak, fam. In front of our fans. Just getting knocked the fuck out, bro. I'm getting mad nervous now. Because I feel like we should have won that game. The gods are just watching us like, yo, you didn't take your chance, big man. Do you know what I mean? We might have to punish you for that still. You know what I mean?
Matisse, relax.
I'm stressed.
But that's the thing, isn't it? This is what happens. We wouldn't be stressed if we had Danny Ings starting up front. Do you know what I'm saying? But let me not say too much.
I think Havertz really starts next.
I'm stressed as hell, man.
Havertz probably starts in the next leg.
Well, let's see. Tuchel has one game to change things up and see what's happening. You know, I'm coming from. So let's see how it goes, isn't it? This is what I keep telling people about. People feel like because do you know what I find funny? Anita, do you know what I find funny? I don't know. I don't know what Matisse is doing. I think Matisse has drank enough alcohol to the point where when you think you just start being sad and you start reminiscing about things happened in the past. That's what Matisse is right now. Let's leave him to do his thing. Anita, like you rightfully said, when you were spitting, just now, I was vibing. I felt like I was at church. You know, I listened to the pastor and they're spitting straight back in the sermon. It's the same way I felt because I hate when people come out. When it comes to positivity merchants, you can't be us, fam. You can't be any of us on this panel, on God. So when I'm coming and telling people to look at things and be realistic, because in this we're not clear. Why do people think Real Madrid are so mess about team? Obviously, we could come in and absolutely shaft them, and people are going to be acting me like, "Oh, Raw at the Grand Dam, I told you, fam. I told you." What do you mean you told me, fam? Of course, I'm going to be celebrating shamelessly. I'm still going to tune in and watch. What are you talking about? That's just how things are going. Matisse, are you okay, bro?
I'm so stressed, bro.
I'm very confused.
I feel like I feel like, you know that's a Raven where she has a vision.
Yeah.
Where is this guy going?
On Disney Channel.
What is it? Is it the 1-0 thing?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I'm having the braziest vision right now. It's not good, fam. I'm telling you, but I keep it to myself in it. Next week.
Don't put it into the air. We don't need that.
Nah, we don't need that. If you are doing, let me know that I can buy some air freshener, fam. I don't want us to do it.
We don't need that. We don't need like a negativity. We don't need that one.
We don't need any of that, please. Please, let's not do that, Matisse. Not today, fam.
But I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel Matisse. Matisse, like Loki, I feel you. I feel
him. That's why I tweeted.
Fam, I've had the braziest vision still. I need a freshener, fam.
I feel you. But
fam, next week's peak, you know. I can't lie to you, man. It's peak. You know I don't come with negativity on this channel, fam, but I can smell it in the air, bro. I'm sorry, people.
Fam, I don't think we keep a clean sheet next week, so we need to go on. We have to score
bro.
two.
I'm sorry.
We have to score two.
You know, Sergio Ramos is back from the corner and whatnot, fam. I'm sorry, fam.
Werner,
Sergio Ramos, he was looking healthy today. Oh God,
Sergio Ramos, you know, I'm sorry. I can smell it. I'm sorry. I will be mentally preparing myself for the next week, whether you like it or not.
It's next week Wednesday as well, isn't it?
Wednesday.
Oh Lord,
guys, what? Like,
anyway, let me read through the super chats. Yo, listen. Zion, striker is a priority all day long, but if we need a natural leader, get Marquinhos. Simple, because Varane is technically gifted, but no way is he a leader. I kind of agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. I do want a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? He's world class, but needs his hand held. Big up. He is a secondary defender. He has had Ramos his whole career at Real Madrid. Ken Burry, sorry I'm late. Anita, can I hear your apology for Pulisic slander? JK, all top strikers should be looking at us drooling with the chances we miss.
100. Ken Burry spitting facts.
Chilwell was poor, bad crossing and hesitant. 2.0. Bomba Rascal. They're ruthless in the chat today. I'm worried, fam. I wish Kai could go on a crazy run at night. Man, I'm telling me to calm down. I had a vision, bro. What do you want me
Bro,
to do?
you jumped like 600 super chats, fam. How do you
I haven't.
do that, fam?
Sorry. How long is this fan base going to breastfeed that Chelsea man?
That is the funniest shit I've seen, fam.
Oh my god. This brother said breastfeed. I love a bit of wordplay in it. So when I didn't think of it, you are king.
That is hilarious.
What a super chat that is. Wow, I'm actually floored. Well, they had more in the locker than Atletico. 100%. They do. Atletico was a bit toothless. Appreciate the super chat, bro, even though you didn't say anything, but I really appreciate that. Scorecard. No player has missed more big chances in the league in Europe this season than Timo Werner. 29 big chances, 21 missed. Oh my wallahi.
He won't be starting. He won't be starting second leg. Don't worry. Kai is gonna be starting second leg. Don't worry, boo. Don't worry. That sounds like slave music.
Huh? What did you say?
What did you say? Slave music. Wade in the water. Wade.
21 big chances missed. Oh, God, Jesus.
Wade in the water, children.
Why is this stream on? Nah, I need to pack it in.
I don't know. Wait, where is everyone going? This is like the second time. What's going on?
I got a bad feeling, Anita. I'm telling you, I can feel it in my bones.
Do you need to shit? Go and shit it out. Go and shit it out. Because I don't know what this is. Guys, usually I'm the pessimist of us three. I'm usually the negative one. What was the meaning?
I can't cry. Oh, I am so stressed. How much Fulham means I can't focus in Fulham. I'm only going to be talking about this game. How am I going to focus for the Fulham game?
Where did?
I'm gone. I'm not involved. I switched off my lights and everything. I'm done. I'm not involved.
I'm so screwed, bro. I know what's going to happen, Anita. I swear on God, I know what's going to happen.
What's going to happen? Tell us.
Fam.
They said Dr. Miles coming for Anita.
I know what's going to happen, bro.
Okay, Google.
1-0. We can't take our chances. Ramos from the corner, fam. I'm sorry. I know what's going to happen, fam. I'm actually mad concerned, Anita. Because, I'm mad concerned.
So...
we fucked it. I'm not going to lie. We fucked it. I'm going on record. We fucked it. Good night.
No. I'm so sorry. I'm not with it. I'm not.
All I'm going to say is that, ladies and gentlemen, don't stream and drink. Matisse is clearly under the influence, and I don't condone any of this happening right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a break from this negativity. I'm going to go get some strawberries.
Strawberries?
Matisse.
Matisse, what's going on, G?
We fucked it. Mark my words, we fucked it. I promise you.
Nah, did they fam? Someone said they spiked your apple juice. So I think they did, fam. What's going on, bro?
I know what's gonna happen, fam.
I'm going to switch on my Xbox as well because I can't be honest. You know what I'm saying? I actually can't be honest today. I tweeted this. People said I was a negativity merchant, bro. I'm not involved.
All right, man's gonna pattern up. I'm sorry. Regardless of the vision, the show must go on. Oh, I pray to God, yeah, that lineup against Madrid at home is efficient. It might be time for Giroud, you know. I can't lie to you. What do you think? Who would you play in the second leg, Dami? I'm trying to get myself under control.
Drogba 2-day contract.
Drogba,
bro,
contract.
Bro,
Can you be serious for a second?
Because none of them, I have no confidence in it. Okay, to be fair, Giroud has to be the one in it. Because, like,
Giroud.
obviously,
because I think they're going to switch back to a back four.
Because I feel like, yeah, Giroud changes up his style of play. He messes it up, and then obviously he's not as agile as the other strikers. But, bro, Dami and Werner, blood. Maybe Dami has a better chance, but fam, not Timo, bro. I'd rather see Kai Havertz at false 9, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe, if anything, Matisse, I'm trying to see Ziyech involved as well, because Ziyech and Werner have this link-up thing they like to do in the final third. So, Madrid are obviously going to come out and attack us a bit more.
Play Werner again?
It's hypothetical.
Bro.
Don't worry. Foot drafts. That's what I'm doing right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So
for me,
I'm on the Xbox.
I don't know, man. I just feel like we need attackers now that are going to be efficient. They have to be. I can't in this second leg now. You're going on into this game on a knife's edge, right? You need attackers that are going to take 1 or 2 chances. Like no funny business now. Dami, what are you doing?
What? I'm trying to experiment on which striker will be the best option. So
you got a PS5 too.
Should I kick him? Anita, would you play Giroud in the second game?
No.
No.
So what do we do then? Pray to God? What do you mean?
The thing is, where Madrid kept making mistakes is that they played very high up the pitch. We need someone who's going to run in behind their defense. If we want to talk about taking chances, those are the chances we're going to get. We need someone who's going to run in behind their defense when the defenders are shifted forward.
So would you go with Werner again, or who are you going for in up front?
Havertz. I ain't going for Werner again. I'm going for Kai Havertz.
Would you say you're saying Pulisic, Havertz, Mount? I'd back that, to be fair.
Yeah, Pulisic, Havertz, Mount.
What about Ziyech?
Ziyech comes in. By the way, I don't know if you guys have spoken about it, but the subs today, sublime.
They were
perfect timing.
Yeah.
Perfect timing as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
The positivity now. Okay. The subs today, perfect timing. And it just shows that Tuchel was one step ahead. I feel like Tuchel saw Hazard warming up, saw Asensio warming up, and thought they're going to go back 4. We need to press them a bit more. We need to get some fresh legs in. And that's exactly what happened. When Reece James came on, Ziyech came on, Kai Havertz came on, it was a breath of fresh air. And listen, Kai Havertz, he was amazing. For the small time he was on, he was amazing. And I'm telling you now, why are you guys laughing?
No, it's just this chat. You can't be serious. You cannot be serious, bro. There's no way.
You know what will happen?
This chat is serious.
When we're countering, it will just be Pulisic countering by himself. Because Alonso
is good at scoring goals, but have you seen this brother in general play? I'm sorry.
He moves like a
He
truck,
turns
bro.
like cement, bro. Are you having a lot up front in what's meant to be a fluid system? Are you taking a piss?
Bro, that is a first.
I don't do my Alonso dance for no reason. This brother turns like cement. He's not going to be playing up front. That has to be a joke. It has to be. I don't want to like. I'm sorry. Maybe because I've joked about on this channel for too long, and I've said maybe Emerson could go right wing and Chilwell could go left wing, Alonso up front.
Alonso dance, Matisse. Give it to us.
All seriousness, yeah. All seriousness.
Alonso dance, fam.
I'm not dancing. Alonso cannot go up front under any circumstances in any football team. I know he used to play further forward in the Real Madrid youth teams and whatnot. That's why he's got this hunger and dedication to score goals. And he loses himself in the moment sometimes, and he's just so goal hungry. The brother turns like cement, bro. He can't go up front. It's not going to work. Every attack in general play is getting killed. Just think about it. Just think about it. Like, actually picture it in your head. The link-up play would be abysmal. Let's not do that.
Somebody said like he plays like he's on the water, fam. That's what somebody said. I don't know what this is, but honestly, Alonso up front, you're looking at a less effective route, if anything. Like, he's not going to run. Do you know what I'm saying?
Effective Giroud. Don't disrespect Giroud like that. don't even put his name next to him. That is the equivalent of when you go to JD and you buy Timberland boots 5 sizes too big for yourself, and you try to do the catwalk.
Levi jeans. I get what you're talking about still.
No belt, Levi jeans just hanging from your ankle. That's basically what that is. That's the level of movement you're gonna get. Restricted area. That's what you're getting. Unbelievable. Sure. Madness. Absolute madness suggestion. But thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate the super chat. But I hope that was a joke.
He said would it be actually a terrible idea?
I hope he came on banter and it was just to cheer me up. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking it was. Yeah. I'm gonna give you guys a question. If you had to pick 5 players that absolutely have to start the return leg from what you saw tonight, who are your 5? Anita, you go first. Who is your 5?
Not hard.
The back 3. Ben Chilwell.
Right. Ben Chilwell has to start.
Ben Chilwell has to start. Who's going to start? Alonso.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, these are like 5 that absolutely Emerson have to start. Like, no, there's no negotiating.
Yeah, Ben Chilwell and Jorginho. No negotiation.
The back 3, Jorginho and Ben Chilwell.
What's going on?
You're taking a piss. She is taking the piss because I know.
What are you doing?
No, you don't believe.
Listen, let me give the people what they want to hear. Thiago Silva, Jorginho, Mason Mount. Okay, you're also looking at probably one of the other centre backs. Let's give it to Rudiger, and then finally, I don't know. Yeah, the back. How many people have I counted? That's 6. How many people have I said, bro?
4.
4? Yeah, then the whole back line, innit? What's Ben Chilwell doing in there, fam?
So, wait.
Maybe you man are drinking apple juice because I asked a very simple question.
No, wait.
Anita, before we go, Matisse, what's yours, innit? Give us your 5.
For me, my 5, Thiago Silva for the experience.
Yeah.
Mason Mount has to play.
Same thing I said. Okay.
Yeah. Kante has to play. Absolutely has to play.
Okay.
Rudiger has to play.
Okay.
Has to play. Okay. And none of this rotation shit.
Let's not do the Mendy thing.
Why are you doing Mendy? What sort of B technique is that? Don't try to act too smart, fam. What are you doing? You think anyone was here? You think we're considering Mendy blood? What are you talking about? Fam, don't do that, fam. Don't do that. That's road set is right there, fam.
Frank Lampard IQ.
Moving like Unai Emery, bro. Stop it, fam. Why are you moving like Unai Emery, fam?
Man said Kepa false nine.
Would you guys start Alonso in the next game?
I'm not saying I would, but I'm saying if he did start, it's not just him. Remember, Emerson can play there as well. It's not just him.
Somebody in my comment section just said Werner would miss his own wedding, fam. I'm actually done. Honestly, I think I'm done. I'm actually done for so.
We need to forgive and forget. We need to forgive and forget Timo Werner. I can't lie. We need to forgive and forget. It's done now, isn't it? What's done is done. We need to forgive and forget. What's done is done.
I want to make a substitution. I'll put Mason Mount instead of Ben Chilwell, but that's about it.
Okay. I think we need to forgive and forget, innit? That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's in your comments, Dami, but we need to forgive and forget. Finally, last 10 minutes. I'm not even getting involved. I'm not getting involved. I've spoken enough on Timo Werner today. I can't just keep going and I've said everything I need to say. I think special mentions tonight, Pulisic, because outside the goal, he drew a lot of fouls. And I think that's important. Getting players booked, slowing the game down, the tempo. I've spoken about it before against Porto. When the game is... Because at one point, the game was quite open. It was quite back and forth. You know, there was a lot going on in terms of both teams not really having any control at the start of the second half. He did win a couple fouls that were key to just slowing the game down, one of some crucial free kicks. Someone said Zuma has to start. I have to ask, right, from a set piece standpoint, are we a threat without Kurt Zuma? Because we don't really look like a threat. I'm being serious because if you think about it, how many goals have we scored this season with Zuma from Mason Mount to Zuma? From corners, from wide free kicks. It's another threat because we keep speaking about the strikers not scoring, not taking opportunities, which has been going on for ages. Zuma is one of our top goal scorers this season. And we had quite a few set pieces tonight and we weren't a threat any of the time. Let's be real. Let's keep it 100 buckaroonies. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zuma might just be more important coming off the bench than we think to change the game. If you're gonna play for set pieces and you're gonna get fouls from Pulisic, who's winning a lot of fouls, Porto game like 13 fouls, won quite a few fouls tonight. You're getting people booked. You're winning wide free kicks. What happened to just winning a wide free kick and actually just putting it in the box and getting the goal that way, or taking a corner and getting the goal that way? Zuma is that threat. Do you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, forgive me if I'm wrong, right? But I really feel like with Tuchel, set pieces isn't what he's focusing on at the moment. Like I feel like Tuchel kind of focuses on things in doses, and I don't think set pieces is what he's been focusing on right now, and especially getting the ball into the box. Like I don't see much of that. Everything's pretty much on just pass to pass, make the correct pass, or just go for goal, if that makes sense. So I get what you're saying though. Like Zuma is definitely a threat, and we do lose that threat, especially with set pieces. But I just don't think that's Tuchel's, main thing. That I feel like the final third is what he's working on more than set pieces. So he'd rather, if anything, have the ball carriers, have Christensen.
Anita's frozen.
Anita's Wi-Fi is moving brazy.
It's moving very clinical.
This is an interesting freeze frame though. Screenshot this if you want, people. It's a good opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, you've just given that guy, that guy that likes to clip all of us and like put himself in the comments. You've just given him a new freeze frame, fam. What are you doing, fam?
Anita's done this to herself. I can't lie.
No, I actually need to put this on. This has to be a picture. I can't lie. Let me snip it.
Wow. Hold on. Oh, I don't have my phone on me. Dami, while Anita's playing musical statues, lastly, big up to my brother Dami from Zion. What are your final thoughts from this match?
Honestly, Matisse, like keeping it 100, keeping it real, jokes aside, once again, that's why I made reference to the money. For me, if I had a chance to win £100,000 and I only went home with 10,000, I would obviously be happy I won money. But then again, Matisse, there was so much more on the table, so much more you could have taken home, so much more you could have had. Could have been way more comfortable. But next week, Matisse, we're all going to have to go into that game with our heart rate at 100 beats per minute, fam. We could have gone into that game with no more heart rates, regular resting, and gone in there with a bit more confidence than we have right now. Obviously, we've shown our team, we've showed everybody that we can actually play Real Madrid in midfield. I know that they had a few deficiencies in the fact that Cruz had just come back They swapped over their formations and everything, and they might definitely step different next time. But in the grand scheme of things, I can't be disappointed. He's vlogging, fam. No worries. All right? No worries. But like I said, for me personally, at the end of the day, like the way all things are moving right now, I just honestly feel like, I can't even finish that off because the way Anita came in was too funny, fam. I can't even, my frame of thought has actually just been shifted.
Sorry.
But like, literally, that's just how it is, innit? For me, that's just how I see the whole game. I just hope that next week, we keep on playing at the top of our game. I'm expecting us to go out there and do our best, but still, it's going to be a nail-biting game, that's for sure.
Anita, final thoughts, my love. What do you think of all this? Oh,
she left.
Wow, Bumba Rascal, she's gone. I just blinked and she's gone. Oh wait, no, she's there. Anita, quit playing, man. Final thoughts.
I'm playing hide and seek. Final thoughts. I'm happy with our performance today. If we do go out next week because of the judge that Matisse has now put into the air, if we do go out because of it, I'm not too mad. Like I said it before. If we go out the Champions League at this stage, I'm still gonna be proud, and this is just progress, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next season we go again and we go that one step further. But I feel like we played extremely well today. I'm more confident than I was when we started. And I feel like going into the next game, if we can get those 2 goals and Havertz starts instead of Werner, because I feel like Havertz would have buried the chances today. Havertz starting instead of Werner will be very crucial for us next week. So there's still hope, man. There's still hope. 1-1, away goal. I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet next week, but we have the facility to score 2 goals. We could have been 3-0 up at halftime.
I'm pumped. I had the vision, but I'm ready for the fight, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nerve-wracking as hell. Obviously, we got Fulham on Saturday. That's a big game because everybody knows we can do things against the big teams, but when it comes to the Fulhams and the Brightons, and listen, we dropping points like there's no tomorrow. So just don't give me no stress. Don't give me no problems. Just beat Fulham at home. It shouldn't be... I'm not asking for much. Just get that done so we can continue the pursuit for the top 4. Don't give me no surprises, no drama. And then I look forward to next week.
Give Callum a start, maybe.
I can't even lie. I'm done caring who starts. I just want wins. I just need points.
Okay. Never mind. Result.
I don't care anymore. I can't lie. Do not care. I don't know what all these brothers are putting in the chat. Fictitious. What are you all doing?
Fictitious.
Why so silly. So silly. But yeah, listen. When it comes to this game, like I said, we played brilliantly. Deserved more from the game. Next week is gonna be a different battle. I'm telling you. You man are saying right now I'm doing a madness from my reaction. But watch when the game kicks off 0-0. And the game kicks off and you start watching, you're going to feel the stress. The stress is going to be there. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be back next week anyway. It's going to be fun. I know what you're saying, Anita. Obviously, if we go out at this stage, we're going to be very proud. This is way above the expectations. Oh, bless you. Adorable. We're going to be... you man are giving me mad compliments in the chat, and I don't know if you're doing sarcasm or what's going on.
What's fictitious?
I don't know where fictitious has come from. I don't know. Maybe because I had my back to. I don't know what's going. I don't know.
You got an ass.
Yeah, these brothers are.
Matisse.
What are you man doing in the chat?
Oh, you got a bunda.
Why are you man talking about
Bundesliga?
You man are usually giving some abuse. Why am I getting so many compliments? What's going on here?
Bundesliga. If that's a compliment for you,
I didn't know you were. You know what I'm saying?
Your girlfriend is enjoying.
I'm blushing. You man are moving mad. Anyway, my point is, if we get knocked out at this stage, 100%, I'm going to be proud of the boys, but at the same time, I'm going to be heartbroken. I'm going to be shattered. Pieces. I'm going to be in pieces because I feel like from the Real Madrid I saw, I feel like we can progress. You see, if we was playing Bayern Munich or something, and it was like we were just out of our depth, I would take it on the chin. I'd be like, cool, whatever. But when I can see that we can actually get past the team, then my heart's invested in it. So, yeah, it's one of them things where, listen, let's just hope and pray that we get the job done, people, because going out of the semi-final is always a disaster. I need to see the final. It will be the 3rd final in our history. Do you know what I'm saying? It would be a madness. So, if you think you've seen celebrations on this channel, if we get to the final, you may not hear no words. It might just be popping bottles. I'm not going to lie to you because I might not be able to articulate myself. But without further ado, we're going to wrap up because man needs to go and, I don't know, go and do some squats. Apparently, you man are telling me in the chat that there's something there. There's potential.
Don't you have byline, fam? What you have to like? You don't have shit to do after.
Yeah, I got to do that as well. But there's a gap where I can do some squats because apparently I've got potential, according to these man. Anyway, Dami, let them know where to find you. Without doing a biography.
Yeah, you read for that. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I put our match review. Check that out. It's on the channel. Tomorrow, we've got Matisse and Dami show in it. You understand? Tapping merchants tomorrow. That's all we've got. So, yeah, we move.
Facts.
At the Grand Dam.
Facts. Link in description. Anita, Queen.
What?
The Queen's speech. Let them know.
You can find me.
Yeah. I'll take my coat. I'm sorry, I'm on my way out. You know, so let me just.
Oh, he got a booty call again.
Anita, let me not expose you.
Yeah, you can find me at FLWN_ on Instagram and Twitter. Gold Diggers UK as well. Thank you guys. Let's end the stream now. Let's end it. End the stream.
Basically,
London Clubs Carnage tomorrow.
Basically, what happened?
Perfect.
Anita, if I you're actually finished. What is this stream, man? Oh my god! Nah, I'm a team pattern this thing, fam. Oh god,
Are we done?
I think there's not much more. Anita, if I expose you, you're done. Why are you dragging your bed,
God save the Queen.
No, Matisse, please.
They are dragging your bed in the comments. Fam, they sent you a super chat.
Oh,
Chat.
shit. Matthias,
this is
football
your
gods
fault.
have spoken. PSG versus. Come on,
Yeah, let's repeat. Yes!
The vision is restored.
Oh my God.
We need
Perfect.